Have you seen the Netflix documentary on Pam Anderson? I was kind of torn about watching it because there's something so heartbreaking about her, and she has this recklessness that it was always hard for me to watch. But I sat down and wanted to hear her story, finally narrated by someone who actually loves her, including herself and her children. And I'm impressed that she could be so vulnerable. And it got to me thinking about all the things that she and I actually have in common, which include being survivors of rape. And how I was in LA at the same time she was working the production side while she was glamorous. And I heard stories about her. I heard about their relationship because town is pretty small and you hear some wild things. But I never really stopped to think about what it would be like, an utter violation of being robbed and having your intimate moments sold in perpetuity without your consent or knowledge. For me, that's being assaulted over and over and over again. And it broke my heart. And then in her last sentence, if you haven't watched it, spoiler, she talks about that perhaps why she always fails at love is because she failed to make it work with the father of her children. And she says this over the phone as a message because that's probably the safest way to do it, right? With like multiple boundaries, without making eye contact. And despite all her bravery with her body, of her trying to reclaim her own sexual identity and who she is, really she is a survivor of schmexmal assault. I don't think I could say those words all the time on YouTube, but I mean multiple times. And as, again, a survivor myself, I know that I was approached and harmed more than once, right? And I also worked in entertainment, and I was sexually harassed on set. And I wrote an essay that went viral about that, but basically I was thrown on top of a table and dry humped in front of everyone, and no one did anything, and no one complained, and no one got in trouble. My job just got worse. Like, it was just worse for me. So taking away someone's power and their identity and jurisdiction over their own body over and over and over again, every day on the internet, I can't imagine what it's like living that way. So here's a question for you. If you've seen it, do you have more empathy for her now? Like, we took away the caricature of who she was as a person, and you can like her or not like her, or like what she does or not. I don't care. I really don't. It's like, she can do what she wants. I think how she survived, she did the best with what she has and how she's equipped. And I honestly wish for her ease. I hope that all those ouchies inside her, all those times that love has hurt her, I hope those heal. I hope that what happened in the past stops defining what her future needs to be. And I hope